Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of Veggie Aussie Chick. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a proper longer video in a long time, so hopefully I can get this done. I've already tried to do this video, so this is a second attempt. I've been running out of ideas and I just sort of thought of this one the other day. This video is basically going to be about hypoallergenic dogs and cats. Now, in my opinion, I've got a bit of an article here, so it may change my opinion. In my opinion, there's no such thing as a hypoallergenic dog or cat or any animal with fur. Mainly because I am allergic to anything with fur, basically. Not that I've been tested for sheep or anything like that, but I've mainly just been tested for dog, cat, cows, and horse. So, in my opinion, I would be allergic regardless of if the dog or cat is hypoallergenic or not. But this article here from the RSPCA may change my mind. I know there are such things out there, but in regards to allergies, I'm saying I'd still get allergic, if that makes sense. Maybe not fully, but just a little bit. So let's see what this article says. Always want a furry friend of your own, but your allergies keep getting in the way? Never fear. There are many ways in which you can get around your allergies and have animals in your life. Also, I have mentioned this before. If you are allergic to animals, you can get allergy shots, but they are expensive, time-consuming, and they can't guarantee you 100% or even a 90% chance that the allergy would go away, if that makes sense. So they're the reasons why I haven't actually gone ahead with them. Doctors have suggested it, but I've mainly just been on, things like antibiotics, steroids, nasal sprays and things like that. So, and also my puffer, but I've got to take that every day as well. So, which are a lot less expensive than getting all the allergy shots. If you've been through that, got the allergy shots and they've worked for you, that's fantastic. I've just heard from people that they don't work for them. So I just think, well, yeah, I've listed the reasons, so there we go. Anyway, let's get on with the article. Living with allergies is never easy, especially if you have a soft spot for animals. There are many ways you can care for animals from a distance. Oh, okay, well, I won't go into that. Some breeds of dogs and cats are considered hypoallergenic. While these breeds are safe for people with mild allergies to animals, no furry friend is 100% allergen free. That is what I'm getting at. Now, comparing Tess to Maddie, Tess still gives me allergies, but they're not as bad as compared to Maddie when I had Maddie. Maddie was a furry cat. Now, they say with people who have allergies, you should get something like a Sphinx or a Siamese or a Burmese or something like that, only because their fur is shorter and you're less likely to get allergic. But I still do, but compared to Maddie, my allergies since I got Tess have been pretty much non-existent. They're still there. You can probably tell by my voice sounds a little bit nasally. But yeah, they're still there. I've still got to take nasal sprays, especially during winter, and I've still got to take my puffer. Apart from that, I'm not on any steroids or antibiotics or anything else for my asthma or allergies. That's basically all I'm on. And with the nasal sprays, it's generally just around May to August that I have to, use them. Other than that, I usually just take them when I need it, if that makes sense. So, I'm glad this article says that, because if you are allergic to animals, it doesn't guarantee that you're going to be free from the allergen. So I just want to make that clear. Okay, moving on. It goes into how to know if you're allergic to animals. I don't think I'll go into that because I've sort of explained that on my video, but just to sort of recap, if I'm near horses, I don't think I'll ever be able to go horse riding or touch a horse because I am severely allergic to them. Not anaphylactic or anything like that, but that horses hair really makes me nasally. I get bloodshot eyes, I get itchy nose, and my whole face blows up, which sounds really funny, but that's what happens. Dogs and cats are less. It goes horses, dogs, cats. That's how the allergy structure goes for me. So I'm more allergic to dogs than cats. I think I'm a little bit immune to cats because I've had, obviously I had Maddie and now I've got Tess. So, but yeah, I guess just to recap, allergies to dogs and cats are extremely common, and allergy symptoms include, as I mentioned, sneezing, rashes, wheezing or shortness of breath, a runny nose, itchy or watery eyes. So I won't go into too much detail about that. You can speak to your doctor if you think you have allergies. You can go to an allergist and get skin prick test which I've had all of that done. And yes, so I won't read that. Okay, so getting on to the main part of this video, I might stop it here because I need to get a drink of water and maybe a fisherman friend, and I'll come back. Okay guys, welcome back to the second part of this video. So now I'm going to tell you some breeds of dogs and cats that are hypoallergenic, or so this article says. Whether or not they are or not is a different story. So, if your allergies are not severe, there are many breeds of dogs you can cuddle without suffering an allergic reaction. These dogs hardly shed or drool, making them potentially perfect pups for those with milder allergies. So, yeah, I guess some people can be like not that allergic and some people can be very allergic. So I'm sort of on the other end of the scale up here. Whereas a lot of these dogs, I've had a look at this part of the article, and a lot of these dogs I think would set me off. So I'm surprised that they're under this category. Anyway, so they are Poodle, Schnauzer, Snoodle, Maltese, Soft-Coated Wheaten Terrier, Bichon Frise. So, yeah, I'm really surprised Poodle's there because to me, they're quite hairy and they're a groomable dog, if that makes sense. You often have to get them groomed. If you're looking for a feline friend, there are also cat breeds that are considered hypoallergenic. I would only suggest that one is, and that's Sphinx. That's the one with no hair at all. They are absolutely disgusting to look at. And they'd be the perfect cat for me or anyone who has severe allergic allergies to dogs and cats. But if I'm having an animal, it has to have fur, unless I've got a fighting fish or something like that. Which is something different because you don't pet your fish. Okay, so these include Russian Blue, or I call them Blue Russian. Blue Russian cats are absolutely gorgeous. They're absolutely gorgeous. I love them. If I didn't get a Tonkinese, I probably would have got a Blue Russian, but they're a little bit more expensive. Siberian, Sphinx, as I mentioned, Balinese, Devon, and Cornish Rex. I would also add Siamese, Tonkinese, and Burmese to that list as well, because as I said, Tess has hardly given me any allergies, which is fantastic. So, but they're still there. I just have to keep reminding you guys that they're still there. Also, this video is probably going to go up in June or maybe July because we're nearing the end of May at the moment. But how good has Brisbane's weather been? Hasn't been too cold, hasn't been too hot. Oh, it's perfect. Just perfect May. Okay, while these breeds of dogs and cats are brilliant, they can be harder to come across than some other breeds if you're looking to adopt, not shop. But they do come into our care from time to time. Okay, I won't go into it. That's just saying, like, if you want to adopt them from the RSPCA. Just see if there's anything else. Oh, okay, so the next couple of parts, this one just says what to do if you're allergic to your pet. I would just see a doctor and get tested for sure to make sure that you are allergic to them. And they might put you on like steroids for a bit or give you a steroid nasal spray and stuff like that. But don't take my advice, just go check with them because they may give you something completely different. You can also, they say you can wash their bedding, you can wash their blankets and things like that. To me, that wouldn't really make much of a difference if they did that. I would just rather go to Kmart and get Tess another bed or another, $10 blanket or something like that, which, they don't care how much things are as long as they've got something right. So yeah, your doctor's your best bet. Also to keep like keep vacuuming if you got carpet, or try and pull your carpet up, because that's what we did in our room. Actually, our whole house pretty much doesn't have carpet except for one room. So that also helps if you just have, like, you know, floorboards. And they also say to keep your dog and cat out of your room, which it's a little bit hard for me because Tess is primarily an indoor cat. But we do let her out during the day, if that makes sense. So yeah, just like making your house clean and stuff like that, vacuuming, dusting, etc., etc. Oh, you know, they say you can wash your cat, but I don't think it's really necessary. Cats are very clean animals. They lick themselves clean anyway, so. Then it also just goes into, if you are severely allergic to, you know, dogs and cats, you can always get, this is probably common sense anyway, but you can get like a frog or a turtle or a fish or something like that. So if, like, you think that you can't handle, like, you can't handle all these allergies and you're suffering and stuff like that, yeah, but this is probably very common sense. So yeah, that's basically all about hypoallergenic dogs and cats. I guess there are some out there, but yeah, whether or not that's going to affect people's allergies or it's true, that is a different story because we're all different. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram. I'm on Threads a little bit as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.